Vector differentiation problems on solenoidal and irrotational vector fields. Hello future engineers and my dear students, welcome back to Mudassir Academy. I am Mudassir Sheikh. In the previous video, we solved a couple of problems on divergence and curl. So in today's class, we will be continuing vector differentiation. We are solving problems on solenoidal and irrotational vector fields. See, in the video number 1, I had given very important theory and formula regarding these vectors. If you haven't, please find a link in the description below and watch it and memorize it. It's very, very important. So, I had mentioned the theory that for any vector field to be solenoidal, the condition is divergence of f is equal to 0, and for the vector field to be irrotational or conservative or having scalar potential, the condition is curl of f is equal to 0. For that, if divergence is 0, the vector field is said to be solenoidal, and if curl of f is equal to 0, the vector field is said to be irrotational. Remember the conditions. So, based upon that conditions, we will solve the problems now here. So, for more problems, you can visit the website www.mudassiracademy.com and check out the courses which I am going to launch there. Now, let us move to the problem, and before going to the problem, if you are new and haven't subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button right now to make me or to give me more courage to make more such videos for you. Now, the question is, show that f vector is equal to y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x into I plus 3xz plus 2xy into j plus 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z into k is both solenoidal and irrotational. So, let us solve this question. So, as I discussed, if divergence of f is equal to 0, that is di of f is equal to 0, we call it solenoidal. We call it solenoidal. So, divergence of f vector is nothing but div is what? Again del into f, very simple. Div is when they ask div, just apply del. What del meaning? Del meaning is dou by dou x of I plus dou by dou of j plus dou by dou z of t into f vector. Okay, so now let us put f vector here. So we have this as, so del dot f is equal to dou by dou x of I plus dou by dou of j plus dou by dou z of k into, what is the vector here? Let me write it here. So it is y square minus z square. I write like this, y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x into I plus 3xz plus 2xy into j plus, what's the last part? It is 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z into k. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, as we discussed, see, when you apply divergence here, I and I exist in the question, then always I into I is 1, j to j is 1, k to k is 1. That's it. So nothing else, only I will go to I, j to j and k to k. That's it, and partial differentiate with x, y and z. Now, this will be now dou by dou x. See, dou by dou x of this whole thing. Okay, I will write it. So that is equal to dou by dou x of I into I is 1. So that will be y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x. Fine. Again plus dou by dou y of, again see, j into j is 1. Why I am doing dou by dou y? Because j goes to j, become 1, and dou by dou y of this whole thing, that is 3xz plus 2xy plus dou by dou z of, tell me what? K into k is 1, and what remains? 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z. Fine. Now, simplify this. So, this is dou by dou x. Here, you are partially differentiating only with respect to x. Remember it, dou by dou x, see, y square no x term, z square no x term, 3yz no x term, minus 2x. So, it will be minus 2, differentiation x is 1, that is differentiation minus 2x is minus 2, plus dou by dou y. Again, you are differentiating with respect to y, see, there is no y here, 3x, right? So, 0 2xy. 2xy means it will be how much? Differentiation of 2xy. So 2x as it is, differentiation y is 1. Again lastly, dou by dou z. See 3xy, there is no z. So 0 minus this is minus, so, plus this is what? Minus differentiation of 2xz with respect to z is 2x. And lastly plus again z is there. So difference dou by dou z of 2z is nothing but, which is z is 2. So this will be now minus 2 plus 2x minus 2x plus 2. So here if you see here, everything cancels. So the answer is nothing but del dot f is equal to 0. That implies divergence of f is equal to what? 0. That means solenoidal. So that's the answer. So you got one solution now. The first condition you got, both solenoidal is over. So divergence of 0 means the field is solenoidal. That's it. Now let's move on to the curl. Okay. So what does curl means now? Sorry. Now let's move on to irrotational. So what does irrotation means? Irrotation means curl of f is 0. So if curl of f is equal to 0, we call it irrotational. So let's find the curl here now. So curl of f is equal to I j k. So dou by dou x, dou by dou y, and dou by dou z. Fine. Now next the components of ijk. So we have the vector here. So for I it is y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x. Okay. Y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x. Then for j, 3xz plus 2xy. Finally for k, it is 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z. This is what we have. Now as you know, plus minus plus. Let's solve this carefully. So we have this as I into, see the column with I and the row with I goes, we have dou by dou y of 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z minus dou by dou z of 3xz plus 2xy minus j into, always takes minus sign, always second term minus j into, the column with j goes and the row with j goes. So what remains? Dou by dou x of 3xy minus 2xz plus 2z minus dou by dou z of y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x. Okay. And lastly plus k into, see the column with k goes and row with k goes, dou by dou x of 3xz plus 2xy minus dou by dou y of y square minus z square plus 3yz minus 2x. Yeah, that's it. So now let's solve this. So I into dou by dou y, again careful, dou by dou y, see you are partially differentiating only with respect to y. So 3x as it is, y is here, see y is here, only y is 1 differentiation, there is no y here, so it will be 0, leave it, minus dou by dou z of, again dou by dou z, see 2x is 0, 3xz, z is there, so 3x as it is, differentiation of z is 1, minus j into, again dou by dou x, see here dou by dou x is where 3xy and 2xz minus 2xz. So dou by dou x means you are partially differentiating with respect to x here, only x. So 3y as it is, differentiation x is how much? 1 minus 2z as it is, differentiation x is 1 minus, I will put a bracket here, again dou by dou z of, see y square 0, z square is there, differentiation minus z square is minus 2z. am I right? It's minus 2z, then dou y dou z, yeah, it's minus 2z, and again here 3yz. So differentiation of z is 1, 3y as it is, differentiation of z is 1, understand it clearly. So plus 3y, and lastly plus k into dou by dou x. See, dou by dou x, it is 3xz, 3k into, see 3, we are differentiating with x here, 3z as it is, right, differentiation x is 1 plus 2y as it is, again differentiation x is there, x is 1 minus bracket dou by dou y. See, you are differentiating with only y, so y square is there, so differentiate to y square is 2y plus, again y is here, 3yz, so 3z as it is, differentiation y is 1, and we are done. So let's open the bracket and see what happens. So this will be I into 3x minus j into 3y minus 2z plus 2z minus 3y plus k into 3z plus 2y minus 2y plus 3z. Am I right? 3z plus 2y minus 2y plus 3z minus 2y, sorry, minus 3z, open bracket, minus 3z. Now if you see here what happens, 3x minus 3x cancels, 3y cancels, 3z cancels, everything cancels. So the answer is coming as, so we have curl of f is equal to what? 0. So when curl of f is equal to 0 means what? The vector field is irrotational. That's all. So we have solved for both. We have shown that the given f vector is both solenoidal and irrotational by applying the condition for solenoidal as divergence of f is 0 and the condition for irrotational as curl of f is equal to 0. That is it. But the operation of partial differentiation should be correct. So practice the problem sometime more times, so that you get the differentiation properly. That is it. The next problem here is find the value of a for which f vector is equal to x plus 3y into I plus y minus 2z into j plus x plus az into k is solenoidal. So what is the condition for solenoidal? The condition for any vector field to be solenoidal is divergence of f is equal to 0. So first I will write the question here. So the f vector is given as x plus 3y into I plus y minus 2z into j plus x plus az into k. Okay. Now find the value of a for which the force vector field f is solenoidal. So the condition for solenoidal is what? Divergence of f is equal to 0. That is, the meaning of del f is nothing but del into f is equal to 0. So what is del? Del is dou by dou x of I plus dou by dou y of j plus dou by dou z of k, which you have to remember it always. Okay. So the condition is divergence of f is equal to 0. So put it here. So we have f vector as x plus 3y into I plus y minus 2z into j and plus x plus az into k. So put it here. So we have del is, what is the meaning of del? Del is dou by dou x of I plus dou by dou y of j plus dou by dou z of k into f. What is f? It is x plus 3y into I plus y minus 2z into j plus x plus az into k. Okay. So that is equal to what? 0. So solve it and find a value of a for which it makes 0, okay, according to the divergence condition. Now as I told you, when two vectors multiply I and I will go to I, j to j, k to k. Okay. So dou by dou x of this thing, I into I is 1. So, I will but write it here now. So, that implies dou by dou x of x plus 3y, because I into I is 1, j will multiply by j, plus dou by dou y of y minus 2z, j to j is 1, and dou by dou z of k to k is 1. So, x plus az is equal to 0. Fine. Now, let us differentiate. Differentiate x, dou by dou x of x is only we are differentiating with respect to x. Fine. So, y 3y is 0, x is 1, plus dou by dou y. Again, dou by dou y minus 2z, we are differentiating only partially with respect to y, z is 0, y is 1, plus again here dou by dou z, see x, it does not have z. So, differentiation 0 plus az, a as it is, since we are differentiating partially with respect to z, differentiation z is 1. So, plus a is equal to 0. That means, we have 2 plus a is equal to 0. That implies from here the value of a is equal to what? Minus 2. Therefore, the value of a for which the vector field f is equal to x plus 3y into I plus y minus 2z into j plus x plus az into k is solenoidal is, the answer is, the value of a is how much? A is equal to minus 2. As simple as that. That is it. I hope you understood this solution. So, friends, I hope you clearly understood how to find the divergence and curl of a vector, and I hope you will practice it and solve more questions from other textbooks. If you really find this video helpful, then please post in the comment below, like it, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe. So, see you in the next video. Till then, bye.